Starting to record, but you can record on your direct, right? On your iPad or your, so you can share that with. Do you have a device that you can take to Jeanette?
I'm recording, whoops. I'm recording on my computer, so I can't take that to her.
And then you cannot record it on your iPad?
I just don't know how it works. I never use my iPad. But
hold on a minute. Let's start over again. Pause. So we come to our beloved discipline. Simple, feet on the ground. I am a human being having an earthly experience here. I'm right here. My feet are on this earth. There's no way around it. Till I make my transition, I'm here on earth and my feet on the ground acknowledges my being anchored. And then I have my pillow in my back so I can lean into its softness more and more. I am translating the softness of my pillow and the leaning into as my growing awareness. This is the relationship with spirit, the support, the kindness. It feels soft. I can feel it as softness. You have 5 senses, human senses. So the feeling of the softness is one. Then you have your ability to smell. Use your breathing, your inhalation to smell. And what would the presence of spirit? What is the fragrance? What is the aroma that you could conjure up? For me, it can go between the incense that I burn in the morning to putting my nose into one of the flowers on my walk. And I smell the delicate fragrance in the flower. And I choose that as that is the fragrance of spirit. And then we have hearing is another sense, right? We have what would spirit sound like? I think of some of the music that we play. I think of the sound of wind through a tree. Maybe it's a sound of a chime that you have hanging somewhere on your balcony or in your garden. And it chimes up when the wind blows through it, not when there's a strong wind, but when a very delicate sound comes when the wind is light. And then we have our visual sense. What does spirit look like? And for me, it's always leading me back to the Peace Chapel at Unity Village. It's painted blue. And so is the front. It says, peace, be still. And then overhead, the full sentence, and know that I am God. It's very much imprinted in me. My visual goes there, but you have your place. Where, what, how do I visualize the presence? My spirit presence. Maybe it is an imaginary figure of an angel or a spirit guide or being of light that is right there behind you. But most of all, spirit is as close as your breath. The coming and going of your inhalation and exhalation. When I exhale, peace, be still. And I say that to everything in me, my emotions, my depression, my questions, my uncertainties. Peace, be still. Peace, be still. Peace, be still. And then as I inhale, I know that I am God. That is my true self. And from there, I take the peace that passes understanding. No matter what is going on, the peace that I receive from this affirmation is not from the world. We include Jeanette and all the others who have come and gone with our noon meditation. We envision a larger circle holding hands, coming around this fountain of living waters that flows freely when we come together. And Jeanette is right with us, holding hands. We also beam from this light to her and her nurses and doctors, the light that knows. Divine order, divine order flows out of this light to all the consideration and discussion and treatment plans. The light lifts what's going on right out of the ordinary 2 and 2 equals 4 kind of consideration. It lifts it right up. And I know that we all have things in our lives that we want to channel, people, events. We want to channel this light. But when we come together like this, the most important person is you. The renewal of you. The rebuilding of who you really are, your identity. Who and what do you want to do? Realizing that you are a spiritual being, eternal spiritual being having a temporary human experience. And then what do I want to do with the rest of my life? So we come back to being among each other. Gentle eyes, not breaking the connection too fast. Namaste to all of you. Namaste. We have an amazing treat this coming Sunday. We got Reverend Lisa Powell speaking. So I want you to bring your friends and remind others in the circle of unity to show up. The link is always the same.
Good. Very good.
See you tomorrow.
Okay.
Pauline, a quick question. Is Jeanette reading at all?
No, not really.
Okay, thank you.
But if I, what do you have to suggest?